You are not a planner. You are a prisoner. Your mind doesn't live in the future because you're prepared. It lives there because you're afraid to exist right now. And you have mistaken this fear for wisdom your entire life. You think you're ahead of everyone. You're not. You're just never here. Let me show you exactly how this works. Rule 1. You have already lived tomorrow, multiple times. You've rehearsed conversations. You've imagined outcomes. You've felt emotions for events that haven't happened yet. And when tomorrow actually arrives, it feels empty because you already used it. You already spent the excitement, the fear, the anticipation. You consumed the experience before it existed. This is why nothing feels real to you anymore. You do this every single day, and you never questioned why. Rule 2. You are addicted to the feeling of control. Not actual control. The feeling. There's a difference. When you think about the future, your brain believes it's doing something useful. It rewards you with a small sense of safety. But nothing has changed. Nothing is solved. You've just tricked yourself into feeling prepared. This is the cycle. Think. Feel safe. Realize nothing changed. Think more. Feel safe again. You're not planning. You're self-medicating. And the drug is the illusion that you can predict what's coming. Pay attention to this next one. Most people live their entire lives without seeing it. Rule 3. You use the future to hide from yourself. Right now, in this moment, there are things you don't want to feel. Regret, loneliness, the weight of choices you've already made. The future is your escape, because in the future, you haven't failed yet. You haven't been rejected yet. You're still the version of yourself that might get it right. That's why you stay there. Not because tomorrow is exciting, but because today is too honest. Rule 4. You don't trust yourself to handle what comes. This is the root. You think if you predict every outcome, you won't be caught off guard. You think surprise is dangerous. But what you're really saying is this: I don't believe I can respond to life as it happens. So you try to live it early, in your head, where it's safe, where you write the script, where you control every variable. But life doesn't follow your rehearsal. It never has. And every time reality breaks your prediction, you don't adapt. You just predict harder. Be honest. You've done this for years. Rule 5. Your mind has convinced you that presence is laziness. You look at people who live in the moment and you judge them. You think they're not serious, not driven, not aware. But they have something you don't. They have peace. They experience things once, not 14 times in their head before it happens. You've confused overthinking with ambition. They're not the same. One builds. The other just burns energy and calls it progress. Rule 6. You are tired for no reason. This is the proof. You wake up exhausted, not because of what you did, because of what you thought. Your mind ran simulations all night. It solved problems that don't exist. It prepared for conversations that will never happen. And now your body pays the price for a future that never came. You're not stressed because life is hard. You're stressed because you're living multiple lives at once, and none of them are real except this one. I learned this about myself before I understood what it cost me. Rule 7. The present asks something of you that the future doesn't. It asks you to be enough right now, not tomorrow, not when you're more ready, now. And that terrifies you. Because what if you're not? What if this version of you is all there is? The future lets you delay that question forever. That's why you live there. Not for opportunity, for avoidance. This is the pattern. You think you're preparing for life, but you're missing it. Every moment spent in tomorrow is a moment stolen from now. And now is the only place anything actually happens. You have spent years living in a place that doesn't exist, and you called it being responsible. Sit with that.